Hello everyone, this video is in continuation to our videos on biomolecules. In our last video, we have discussed that how organic and inorganic components are extracted in experiments, and we came to a conclusion that the components are organic components can be micromolecules, or you can say biomolecules can be micromolecules and macromolecules, and the biomolecules they combine together or form bonds and they form macromolecules. In this video we'll start with the micromolecules, and we are going to talk about the first micromolecule, that is carbohydrates. That means we all know, if we talk about carbohydrates, we are going to talk about glucose, but we will talk about all the basic rules and the basic things which you need to know when we are talking about carbohydrates. Fine. In our next video we'll take two examples of carbohydrates, glucose and fructose, in detail. So watch the video till the end. You will get each and every important pointer for your notes for the chapter or for the topic carbohydrates. Starting up with carbohydrates first. First of all, in carbohydrates we have carbon, hydrogen and oxygen, three components, and these are the three components which form carbohydrates in a ratio of 1:2:1. So this is the basic skeleton or framework or basic components which are present in carbohydrates. Now starting up, first of all, they are known as hydrates. Because now why are they known as hydrates? Because they are hydrates of carbon, that's why known as carbohydrates. Hydrates of carbon, so called carbohydrates. Fine. Next is, why are they also known as saccharides? Maybe polysaccharides, monosaccharides, disaccharides. Why the term saccharides is used? Saccharides because they are sweet in taste. Because of their sweet taste, they have been given the term saccharide, meaning sugar. So these are the two terms which we call them for. One is carbohydrates and one is saccharides. So that's because they have these traits. Talking about the general formula of carbohydrates, that is CnH2n and ON. So this is the basic formula of carbohydrates. इसमें हम सारे will just make multiple types out of this formula. So you must remember that the general formula of carbohydrates is CnH2n and ON. Now the carbon can have 2 units of glucose, it can have 3 to 4 units of glucose, it can have many units of glucose. Now if we are talking about a carbohydrate which has 2 units, we are talking about units of glucose. If it has 2 units of glucose, known as disaccharide molecule. If it has 3 to 7 units of glucose. If it has 1, it's known as monosaccharide. If it has 2 units, is known as disaccharide. If 3 to 4, oligo. And if it has many units, that's polysaccharide. We have not written mono, I'll write mono also. 1 unit called monosaccharide. But here we have talked about a unit. When I say unit, so that means I'm talking about 1 glucose unit, 3 to 7 glucose unit here in oligosaccharides. But again we have mono, di, oligo and poly are further categorized on the basis of number of carbons present in them. Now if they have 3 to 7 carbon, now first of all herein we have discussed this 2 units wala and 3 and 4. So this unit, this one, where we have 3 to 7 carbon atoms. Fine. Herein we are going to discuss, or we'll be discussing monosaccharides in detail first. Then we'll take up few examples of oligo and polysaccharides. Now we are going to start with the monosaccharides. Fine. Mono means 1 unit of glucose, saccharide molecules. When I talk about monosaccharide molecule, यूनिट इसमें कितने हैं ग्लूकोज के 1, बट इट हैज 3 to कार्बन मॉलिक्यूल्स. कितने होंगे इसमें? 3 to 7. 3 to 7 कार्बन आर प्रेजेंट इन मोनोसेकेराइड्स. अब वी विल राइट दीज. अगर 3 to 7 है, सपोज इट हैज 3 कार्बन, विल राइट ऑल. 5 कार्बन, 6 कार्बन एंड 7 कार्बन. सॉरी, these are the conditions. Now if it has 3 carbon, it forms triose sugar. Sugar I am not writing. Tetrose sugar, pentose sugar, and hexose sugar, and heptose sugar. But again, no, don't get confused. 3 to 7 units means 3 to 7 units of glucose. We are talking about monosaccharide, 1 unit wala term. Fine. But here we are talking about the carbon molecules. 3 to 7 carbon molecules are there in monosaccharides. On the basis of these 3 to 7 carbon molecules, they are triose, tetrose, pentose, hexose, and heptose. Now if I give you, the most common ones which we discuss, they are pentose, or universally found you can also say, and hexose. Pentose and hexose sugar. If we talk about pentose sugar, the example is ribose and deoxyribose. And if I talk about hexose, it is glucose and fructose. Fine. So these are the examples of, and we are going to discuss pentose and hexose sugar in detail. We'll start with general basic information about these monosaccharides, and then in our next video we'll specifically talk about glucose and fructose. First we'll differentiate them, and then we'll talk about, in our next video we'll talk about pentose sugar. Starting up with the first thing, hexose sugar. We are going to start with hexose sugar. Sorry. Fine. We are going to discuss hexose and pentose. We'll start with hexose first. Hexose sugar, as already told, glucose and fructose are examples. We know, what we know about it is that it has 3 to 7 carbon. Sorry. This is 6 carbon. This is a 6 carbon molecule. This we know. And it has 2 groups, on the basis of presence of which it is divided into aldose and ketose. It has an aldehyde group and a keto group. If it has aldehyde group, it's known as aldehyde sugar. If keto is present, it's known as keto sugar. अब एग्जाम्पल, एल्डिहाइड शुगर का एग्जाम्पल इज ग्लूकोज एंड कीटो का एग्जाम्पल इज फ्रक्टोज. Fine. So abhi tak we have known that it has an aldehyde and a keto group present in it. If aldehyde is present, it's known as aldehyde sugar, and if keto is known as, or it's also known as aldose. इसको aldose भी बोलते हैं. Aldose, ketose. Fine. Examples are glucose and fructose. Now moving up to the first type, this thing. Sorry, एक चीज और रह गई. एल्डिहाइड अगर है तो it is CHO group. Keto is double bond CO group. ठीक है. So now we'll talk about glucose. Starting up with the first, we'll just take the example of glucose to explain everything. And it is an aldose sugar because it has aldehyde present at a terminal end. Why do we say terminal? Let's just draw and simultaneously explain. It has 6 glucose molecules, 3, 4, 5 and 6. Fine. Now what did I say? That it has this group here, aldehyde group here. Fine. CHO, first carbon, we'll label the carbons also. This is first, second, third, fourth, fifth and sixth carbon. At first carbon it's a simple arrangement, H and OH. At third carbon you have to take care it's opposite, otherwise baki sab mein it's same. Fine. So this is the basic molecule. We know now that 6 carbon are there and we know the attachment. Here I'll just write it for your information. This is the aldehyde group. Aldehyde group which is present at a terminal position. Now this glucose molecule can be in lined structure and can be in a ringed structure as well. And they are interchangeable. That means it can change. It can be from open to the ringed structure and ringed to the open structure. So this we have drawn is an open structure. Now what happens? In order to form a ring, they need to form a bond. How is that bond formed? Fixed number of carbon, that means the first carbon is going to bond with fifth carbon, first carbon, H of first carbon is going to bond with OH of fifth carbon here. This bond is going to form a ringed structure. How? I'll just make. Now when we see a ringed structure, this is the O which is shared by, okay, all the corners are carbons. Always remember, in some books it will be written like this. They are all carbon. I'll just write for your reference. Fine. So now we'll number them. Fine. This is the O, first carbon, second carbon, third, fourth and fifth carbon. So this O is shared between 1 and 5. The bond is shared between carbon number 1 and 5, and here we have 5 ke baad here we have 6th carbon. So here we have the 6th carbon. Fine. So now as you can see that the bond is shared between 5 and 6 carbon. How do we make it? This bond is formed. If I want to show you in the circle, so 3, 4, 5, 6. Fine. Here the H has gone in the bond. We have O here. We are left with, fine, here a single O is shared with 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5 like this, and again the others remain the same. So the bond is shared here between first and fifth carbon to form that ringed structure, and this type of a ring which is formed is known as the pyranose ring. I'll write here, bond shared between first carbon and fifth carbon. Now this type of a ring is pyranose ring. Okay, this is known as a pyranose ring. So we have discussed that how the glucose is formed. It's known as aldose because it has aldehyde group present at the terminal end. How is this? It can be in open form and ring form both. In open structure, the bond is formed between first carbon, hydrogen of first carbon, and carbon OH of fifth carbon. Now what happens to this? It forms water and it is eliminated. It is removed. This water is removed and hence an O is left, and a bond is shared between 1 and 5. यहाँ पे जो बाकी structure था has been removed as water. This bond which is formed here, I'll write here. Bond formed between the H of aldehyde That means this H and OH of fifth or any carbon for that matter, any carbon is called glycosidic, is called glycosidic bond. Fine. Always remember that the bonds which will be formed when a cyclic structure or ring structure is formed in glucose is a glycosidic bond. It is always formed by elimination of a water molecule, and the bond is always shared by first and fifth carbon. We are talking about only hexose sugar here. We have discussed only hexose sugar, and out of the two hexose sugar, glucose and fructose, we have discussed glucose, which is an aldose sugar which has an aldehyde group present at the terminal end. Fine. It's called as a keto group or a ketose sugar when the keto group is present in the cyclic structure, that we will discuss in our next video. So in this video we have talked about all the general features about the carbohydrates, and we have discussed that how hexose sugar, what are the characters of hexose sugar. In our next video we'll talk about the difference between glucose and fructose molecules. Thank you. Keep watching, liking, sharing, subscribing.